Okay guys, so for those of you who chose the first option for your assignment where you want to turn this into a tapestry, I'm going to show you how you're going to actually attach your weaving to the stick. So first of all, you'll need to go into the courtyard and find a stick. You want it to be one that's fairly strong and clean and a good width. This is kind of on the wider end of what size you would want to choose, but you want to sort of hold it up to your tapestry and make sure that you think it looks good. Then you're going to choose which end you want to be the top. So we're going to be working at the top end because it's going to be like this piece is hanging from the stick on the wall, okay? So this is the top, and we're also looking at the back. So her front side is facing the table, and this is her back, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to lay out all the top warp strings nice and straight at the top, set the stick on top of it, and remember, this is the back that we're looking at. And you're going to take, I like to work from the middle out, so I just did these 2 middle warp strings. Next, we're going to do these 2 warp strings. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a needle, and you're going to go through a couple of weft strings right here, kind of near the top. I picked 2, and I'm going to take the next warp string here, and we're just going to pull that through, okay? Now I need to do another one. Now for this next one, I want to go very close to these 2 that I just went under, but I can't go under the exact same 2 strings. So I'm going to go under 2 strings that are like right next to that. And I'm going to stick the next warp string in there, pull it through. So now I have 2 warp strings that are like circling back, looping back. And to secure them in place, we're just going to do a little knot. Now you want to tie this, you know, firm so it's strong, but you don't want to rip it so hard that it's like making this wrap around the stick. So you want to, you know, a good tension, but don't strong arm it. I'm doing like a little triple knot here, okay? And so now you'll see when I flip this to the front that these 2 are now secured, and the weaving is now hanging from those 2. So to continue on, again, she's going to lay this down on the table with all the warp strings laying out flat. Not this one, this one's already been secured. And so she's going to do the same process to these 2. So we'll do 2, tie, 2, thread, tie, 2 over here, thread, tie, 2 over here, thread, tie. And for this last one, she's going to thread this one through and then tie it to the pair next to it. Because remember, you'll always have an odd number, okay? Once you have done all of the warp strings, they're all looped over, secured, tied, really nice. Then you can take these, and just how you tucked in your ends, you can tuck these in the back. And try to make sure it doesn't show through to the front. So she's just going to stick these through here, kind of give them a little place to hang out back here, and then she can trim that. And then the back will look really neat, and it will be hanging from this. And then when you're done with that, you talk to me about the next step.